What's up, guys? It's me back again with another video. Working today, well, not working, but today I am going to compare some pickleball paddles. I've got a EVO Contour. These are all Selkirks. An EVO Power. Carbon fiber. These are all carbon fiber. Or these two are. An EVO, or not an EVO, a Latitude 2.0 Graphite. And a EVO Hybrid with the package falling off. This one is fiberglass. So let's go bounce a ball on it and see how they compare. We'll start off with this one because it's falling off already. So it's a pretty simple test. Just going to bounce the ball on here for a few times. Alright, so I'm going to bounce the ball on the paddle and kind of feel where the sweet spot is. I mean, so far, going to the edges, feeling pretty good bounce. Obviously the best bounce is in the middle. On the edge of the racket is, or the paddle is, you can really feel the dead spot. Alright, so sweet spot tends to be fairly big, around pretty much there. The dead spots I'm finding, obviously, it's going to be ones on the handle. There's a spot right there, right on the edge. You can see the red paddle swiveling. Really dead spot right in the middle in that area. Dead spot in the corners. Dead spot there. Not too bad right here on the top, which is a surprise. But all the way, pretty much all the way on the edge. Dead spot. And still okay bounce on this edge here. But again, pretty much big, fairly big sweet spot. You got to get right on that frame to miss the sweet spot I'm finding with this. So that is the EVO Hybrid 2.0. This is the fiberglass one. EVO Control. This one's carbon fiber. Physically smaller. In the tennis world, this would be like a mid-size racket. So same test, bounce it on there and then see how it feels in terms of sweet spot. Kind of go into the edges here. There's a really dead spot close to the handle. Dead spot pretty close to the edge, right up the handles. But man, it feels really good when you pop it right in the middle. Alright, so what I'm feeling is overall softer feel. Ooh. Oh, that was with my left hand. Overall softer feel. So I guess that comes from shock absorption from the carbon fiber. But sweet spot I'm finding is definitely right in there. When you get to the edges, you can hear the sound deadening. When you get to the handle area, there's definite sound difference, which means it's kind of, you're out of the sweet spot for sure. And you can hear it here. Big difference. Oh yeah. You feel more vibration too if you hit the ball down here. You can hear the difference. So there's your sweet spot, right in the L. You hit that spot there, you're going to get maximum power and control out of it. So there you go, EVO Control XL 2.0 Selkirk EVO Power carbon fiber. So my expectation here will be a nice soft feel, just like the Control. Did you see it is physically larger, wider face, so expectation is bigger sweet spot, so let's give it a bounce. Yeah. Definitely a softer feel. Definitely a bigger sweet spot too. Bouncing on the edge, but still bring it up a little. Alright. Alright, so what am I feeling here? Softer feel. Bigger sweet spot. So, gonna be a more forgiving paddle for you. Here, there's a kind of a, not the sweet spot, a little bit of a dead zone there, but you still get some decent bounce. You gotta be like really on the edge of this thing to completely miss. But definite sweet spot is kind of in this area here, which is fairly big compared to the Control, where it's pretty much right on the L on the Control, but this is like somewhere around there. Yeah, pretty. Yeah. So you hear the dead in there. Right, top corners are dead. But right in the middle, the sweet spot is fairly large on this one. Very nice feel too. Doesn't like, you don't get the same kind of like vibration as you do with the fiberglass. I guess fiberglass is stiffer. Yeah, like when you hit the sweet spot, like you don't even feel any vibration coming up up your hand. So there you go. Selkirk EVO Power Max, Selkirk Latitude. This is Graphite Spin Flex. So the face of it, a little more groovy feel, so you'll be able to get more top spin out of this. And it kind of feels like the control, sorry. This feels like the EVO Power. So what I'm noticing here is your sweet spot feels like it's a little closer to there on this one versus the other one that's over here. And then definite it's a little more different position, more like a tennis racket. Yeah, so your sweet spot's kind of in this area here. That's what I'm finding. Yeah, somewhere around there. So just below the 2.0 in this area, that seems to be the sweet spot. And it is still pretty good up here, but I can definitely feel it. Whereas down here, yeah, more balance when you hit in this spot. So there's a sweet spot on this paddle. It does have a grittier face, so I expect what's going to happen here is more top spin, underspin, backspin ability as you strike the ball, and it hits that and starts spinning. Selkirk Latitude 2.0 with spin flex, and that's it for those 4 paddles. Which one do I like the most? Which one? I think for me, it's between these two. The power and the control. Now these are 2 different kinds of players. This one, you've got a pretty strong forearm. You've got a pretty strong forehand swing already. Fast swing. This one got a little more bounce to it, so not as strong forehand swing. Maybe more of a defensive player's paddle, I guess. Because I feel that it gets a little more bounce behind it. But it does feel very soft, which I like. So it's those 2 that I like. Third place, I would say it's the Hybrid. It had a nice big sweet spot on it, but I definitely can feel vibration most on this one. And then, the Latitude would be the bottom of this group, I would think. Why? I found like the sweet spot finding the sweet spot was pretty small, which could be problematic. Unless you're more, I guess, advanced player, better player, and you're just hitting that sweet spot all the time, then that shouldn't be an issue. Because then you're going to be able to generate a ton of spin with this, because the face of it is very gritty. And you can feel that. Grip wise, they all feel the same. I mean, Selkirk grip's not a big deal, I would think. But yeah, that's what I think about these Selkirk pickleball paddles. The EVO Hybrid, the Latitude, the power, and the control. Hope you enjoyed that video. See you in the next one.